Minister of Education Tahir Mamman has unveiled the Tertiary Education Research Application and Services platform initiated by the Tertiary Education Trust Fund. It's a significant milestone in the present administration's quest to transform the nation's tertiary education sector. The Minister of Education says it would ensure the platform's growth to benefit millions of students and academic staff, as no stone will be left untouched to address the challenges in the Nigerian education system.
That our education system faces in today's world. Education is an investment in the present and future of our children and the destiny of our nation. Issues stemming from the past, including the disruptions caused by COVID-19, as well as ongoing funding challenges in the sector, continue to weigh heavily on our minds.
Unveils has been meticulously designed to seamlessly integrate various essential components. First is identity management through BIMS, followed by a federated academic repository to address critical challenges faced by students, researchers, and institutions in assessing educational resources and research materials.
And for more on the summit held today, I'm joined on the news by Policy Advisor, Civil Society Action Coalition on Education for All, Noni Odinakachi. Thank you for joining us on the news at 7. What do you make of what seems a roadmap for the education sector as unveiled by the Honorable Minister today?
Good evening. Thank you very much. It's a very good initiative from the federal government, and we are very grateful that the minister was able to take this laudable step to ensure that education system that is on an emergency situation, the stakeholders, committees are constituted to set up a roadmap. It is very, very good initiative and is a welcome development from every meaningful Nigeria who really understand the situation of education in Nigeria, especially from the basic level. So it's a very welcome development. The stakeholders meeting was convened today in Abuja, and all the critical stakeholders was there to make input to ensure that we have a very robust document that is really going to position the education system in the next 5 years. The only issue is as soon as this document is out, every hand must be on deck, because education issue is responsibility of everyone to make sure that whichever document that has been developed, the roadmap, there is need to ensure that there is effective implementation in Nigeria.
Attention was also turned earlier today to the quality of education and how it impacts on the employability of the Nigerian graduate. And I heard the minister talk about the need to up the training for teachers. How much gap do you think this sector has between where we currently are and where we should be? And what exactly do you expect this administration to be doing differently?
Yes, there's been a very huge gap. Despite all the intervention from the federal government, the state and development partners, there have been a very big gap in the effective and robust education we are envisioning. Because from my organization, which is Takefa, we are so much concerned about the quality and the inclusive education. Yes, in as much as we said that there is free basic education, the issue of qualified teachers has been a very big challenge. And the reason is teachers are not being honored. Teachers are being relegated to the back in terms of their incentive. They are not well taken care of. So you saw people that are not qualified because there is issue of lack of employment in Nigeria. There's lack of job in Nigeria. You will see people that doesn't have passion for education and doesn't even have the requisite qualification to see themselves as a teacher. Yes, there is a criteria for you to be a teacher. There is educational qualification. You must be an NCE holder before you can teach in any government school. But unfortunately, most of the graduates that comes out from the NCE are not qualified. Yes, because you see the best brain, you see them in the area of health, agriculture, economics. But when it comes to education, which is the bedrock and the fundamental human right, you see they have big people that are rejected by JAMB, people that score low score in JAMB, you see them in the colleges of education. So that's why we are having this challenge. We are advocating that there is need for the best brain to be in the colleges of education, because the fundamental development of every child or economic development of every country lies on the qualified teachers. So the gap is as a result of those who are rejected by JAMB, those who score low, people that are not qualified to be employed or recruited at the colleges of education are the same people we are seeing there. So you can't give what you don't have. So it's very, very important that we have people that are willing and are qualified to be in the colleges of education, so that at the end, when they graduate, we'll be able to have qualified teachers to meet up this gap.
Policy Advisor, Civil Society Action Coalition on Education for All, Hanonu Odinakachi, thank you for talking to us on the news tonight.